Hey everybody, and welcome back. For those of you just tuning in, this is Tattoo Collectables, and I'm your host Eric. So, today on the show, we have a connecting theme with everything. So, we're going to open some mail, and we're going to talk about what's in it, because I'm pretty excited about what's in it this week. And we are only 30 subscribers away from our biggest giveaway ever. So if you haven't yet subscribed, definitely don't even have to hit the like button. Just hit that subscribe button and see what happens. All right, and without further ado, what's in the mail? What's in the mail indeed. So this week we've got a few things in the mail. This guy has been blowing me up on eBay because I haven't left his, and I've only had this for like maybe 5 or 6 days, but I haven't done feedback on him yet, and he is losing his ever-loving mind about the feedback. So don't worry there, Milwaukee, your feedback is coming. So, to preface this a little bit, these are from Tuttle. Now, late in Lyle Tuttle's life, he decided to forego any business cards, and he started doing crushed pennies. Now, I've got several of those around. Every time I saw Lyle, I'd be like, hey, you got a business card on you? And he'd hand me one of these pennies. But now, these are 2 pennies that I had never seen before. So one is from 1996, and it's to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the Houston, the first convention. So, and it says hosted by Lyle Tuttle, anniversary of the tattoo convention in Houston. This is just so cool, and I love these little pennies. And here's another one. This one is from his 70th birthday party. So, I don't think there was many of these made. Chances are he made about 50 to 100 of these, because they were giveaways. He had a little penny crushing machine in his shop, and he would crush pennies and just give them away. So, the Houston, Texas one, I'm going to put a tentative value of about $25 on that one. And the 70th birthday party, there's no telling how many he made of these. He could have made just 50. Chances are it was around 50 because he had to have copper. He told me one time he had to have copper pennies to do this because the new pennies have zinc in them and they don't crush right. So he probably made between 50 and 100 of these as well. I'm going to go ahead and put another $25 value on this. So together, that's a $50 set. I'll get you some great pictures of those. These are just so neat. Anytime you see his little pennies out there, grab them up. They're great collectibles. They'll last forever. Alrighty. So, the second package today. Now, this one comes from Ronkonkoma, New York. I've never heard that name before. That's an awesome name for a city. I'm going to have to go to Ronkonkoma and see what they got there. Luckily, I got my Tennessee fighting knife today. I'm thinking that I might have to sharpen this thing eventually. All right. Every time I think that, it just starts working again perfectly. It says, thank you, Eric. Enjoy and be well. I always like when there's a little personal notes on them. They always thrill me. And this one looks really well packaged. Like them when they're well packaged. These Russian nesting doll pack-ups, I love them. Yeah, I know what this is. Okay, and he put it in a really nice plastic thing. So this is another one from number 7, 30th. This is a Lyle Tuttle card. This is one of them that I didn't have. It's one of his foldable cards, so on the back of it, you'll see the stuff like this, the little story of tattooing and whatnot. Love these. I think I picked this one up for around $70, which between 70 and 125 bucks is what these are worth. I felt really good to get this one. This one's in pristine condition. It doesn't look like it's definitely been folded, but it doesn't look like it's had much wear. It almost looks like one of the ones that I saw out in San Francisco during its 70th retrospective that they had for sale. And for all I know, it might be. Now, if you see these out, grab them up. They are getting harder and harder to find, and when you do, the price is going up and up. So anything with Lyle Tuttle on it, it's just one of those things. You definitely want to snipe it up because they're getting harder and harder to find. So, like I said, this one is worth approximately $100 to $125. I've seen them go for up to $150. But they're going nowhere but up. This is one of those collectibles that I'm gonna put a really heavy buy notice on, anything with Tuttle on it. So, this is the last thing I got in the mail. I already opened it, as you can tell. It's got the little, the telltale sign. So, we're gonna go ahead and open it again though. I didn't know what this was when it came, and then when I saw what it was, I was like, so, my first convention ever was the old school convention in Indianapolis. Now, as the story goes, there was a tattoo artist who owned a bunch of shops here in Indianapolis. Super upset that his business was impacted for one weekend, and he made sure that Indianapolis can never have a convention again. We have to have conventions outside of Indy now. Instead of using the gorgeous Indianapolis Convention Center, we have to go to places like Plainfield or Noblesville, places around Indy. To include the one that's coming up in 2021. It's not in Indy, it's in Plainfield. Has to be because this artist griped and griped until they were like, okay, no more tattoo. I thought it was horrendously stupid. So, and I'm a shop owner in the area too, and I still think it's dumb. So anyway, this is the t-shirt from my very first convention, the old school convention in Indianapolis. It happened February 3rd through the 6th, 2000. It was the first one that I ever went to. And on the back of it, it's got a really great graphic with all the promoters of this old school convention, and Tuttle was definitely one of them. Now, I got this shirt for $15. This shirt has no disruptions on it. There's no rips in it, there's no tears in it, there's no stains on it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a $50 value. $15 was less than I paid for that shirt because I've got one that ended up getting destroyed. But $15 is less than I paid for that shirt at the convention. So, love to have that. Now, at this convention was the first time that I met Lyle Tuttle. And he just really impressed me the first time I met him because he was so down to earth, and he was this huge rock star of a tattoo artist, been tattooing longer than I'd been alive, but still took the time to talk to fans and to have a good time. He signed a poster for me, which I'll show you a picture of it now. This was the first tattoo collectible that I ever got. I've still got it, it still hangs in my shop. And when he signed it, he said, he turned to the lady that was sitting next to him and he goes, "See, I was young once." And then he signed it. He asked me, he goes, why? He goes, "Where did you get this poster?" And I said, "Oh, well, I had this poster made out of a book and had it blown up." And he said, "Well, why would you blow up a picture of me?" And I said, "Because," I said, don't make me go through your resume. I was like, "You're one of my heroes in the industry," and I've just always thought that. And he signed it with a big smile, like Lyle always did, and gave me one of the pennies that I showed you earlier, and wished me a happy career. And ever since then, I've been a fan of Lyle Tuttle. So that's what this shirt means to me too. This is the first convention I ever went to. It was the first time that I ever met a superstar. Paul Booth was there. Aaron Bell was there. There was a ton of artists were there. Now, if out there you have the poster that goes with this, or the postcard, or a flyer, let us know. I'd love to display everything that I can find with this shirt. So yeah, that's this shirt's awesome. I wanted to mention next week, or a couple weeks from now, we're doing the show every 2 weeks now. It seems to just, people seem to like it better that way. Hopefully 2 weeks from now, we'll reach our 500 subscribers. We are 30 short, people. If we can get 30 more subscribers, I am going to give away a prize package. Now, that prize package is going to include a 1938 George Burchett card, a ticket to the 70th Lyle Tuttle retrospective, which those are pretty tough to get. If you didn't go there, they're kind of tough to score. Both of those will be in it, and I might throw some extras in there just cuz. So be sure and hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. If you've made it this far into the video, you might as well. And you'll be in for our next drawing. And next time you see us, we've got a couple new correspondents that are coming along. We're gonna have one guy doing tattoo machines, and then one of them will be doing Flash. So stay tuned for those. Those are gonna be super informative and really cool. So that's it for the show today. I know it was a short and sweet one, but sometimes those are the best. So until I see you next time, be safe, be cool to each other, and keep on collecting. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button down below and check out these videos. We've worked real hard on these too, and I think if you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy those too.